What is the Bizarro punch? You know what the Bizarro punch is? Bizarro punch? I don't know. Yeah, I made it up. Actually, this punch was taught to me by DK. If you check out the feet, we're going to point both our toes towards the guy, both our hips kind of a little more squared up. Now, what I'll do with my hands is I'll kind of start to get the right hand closer to him, right? This is the opposite of a Superman punch. That's why it's called a Bizarro punch. And I don't mean it's going to be a fake punch followed by a kick. It's going to be nothing, like just this void of nothing, and then a right hand. Ooh. It doesn't make any sense, but it lands all the time. Just like in the leg kick trickery where we stop and then get that kick. What are you doing with your hands, dude? Bruh. Oh my God. Just like that, if I stop, he'll usually stop. So let's say we're fighting, right? Let's say we'll do a little touch around. Boom, boom, boom. And I got lots of movement going. If I go like, look, it works every time. If you stop, they'll stop. I turn this hip already and I put this hand closer and I just jump forward. First time you do it to somebody, it's almost like 100%. This is more trickery. I'm not a fast guy. I don't have good reflexes. So I try to set things up with feints and try to kind of dictate what's going on. I'm going to do like this and just come straight forward. Looks like this to the bad guy. If we're moving around like this, right? Go like this, boom. It almost doesn't make sense, right? You cheat this hand out really far in front. You kind of cover up their jab a little bit. Boom. It also gets you close to the left hook to the body. We're moving around. Set it down like this. Boom, boom. It's called a Bizarro punch. It's nothing and then a punch. Hips oriented forward. Bing. So we're moving around. Point your hips at me. Point both toes at me, right? Put this hand closer, right? And you'll just jump. Boom, just like that. Yeah, from outside of range. Like, normally I'm too far away. You can go to the body with it. It's a little risky. It's a little risky because we're diving towards that right hand, but check it out. If you remember from our video about putting our hands on top, I can start to put this, cover this jab. What does that mean? I know that the right hand that's all he's got. So as I'm doing this, I start to see him move. Boom, I know it's going to be the right hand. Get my head to the outside, keep this tight, and hopefully I take him by surprise. All right? Boom. Go ahead. Boom, yeah. Point the toes first so that there's no steps left. We don't want to make any sort of motion first. It's just nothing. Just point your toes. Boom, yeah, point the toes. Point both the toes, both the knees, both hips. Point everything at me, right? Push that. Boom, that's it. Now all you got to do is put the hand a little close, like put this hand closer to me, right? Like that. Point the toes. Boom, yeah. It looks like nothing. It looks like it's not going to work, but it will, all right? Moving around. Lots of movement. We move around a lot in here. We do a lot of like taekwondo, point style, footwork, kicks. Boom, bang. Look at that. I stopped, he stopped. Works almost every time. That's it. That's a little more sportive. I wouldn't use that like in self-defense. If you're engaged in that much trickery in self-defense, then like you're not in self-defense, you're just fighting. So this is more like a combat sport application. Boxing, kickboxing, MMA, Muay Thai, anything with punching. Stop and go, all right? Stop and go. Stick that thing out there, boom, and jump into him with it.